aren't getting that vector that we've seen from Amayze. We're getting the Koji, and from Elsam over here, we are getting the Fate. So, you know, we're seeing back-to-back Fates off the rip. So, you know, Australia, we like it. Okay.
They got a thing going on with
all
the
right.
Fates. You know what? They love that Scythe and Orb combo, but right now, Amayze trying to build that damage. Nice double end, like going for more, of course. If you get 2, you got to greed for 3.
Are people in Australia big cat people? They like cats?
I don't. Is that a thing? I mean, it might help with all their other like snakes and spiders and whatnot.
Yeah, I heard a lot about the giant spiders.
Oh,
Oh, my
snap.
goodness.
Heard about that Scythe though?
Yeah,
the
right.
downlight to KO.
Yeah, I heard the Scythe in Australia is absolutely insane because we've been seeing all players be able to pop off with that. Man, oh man, Elsam with the first stock of this matchup in convincing fashion, and whoa, man, oh man, here comes the orb once again. Will Amayze have an answer for this orb, or is it going to be another very similar game one than what we saw in our last matchup between Dog and Kyler?
What a wake up from Elsam to get a quick 3-hit onto Amayze. Amayze, unfortunately, just getting all this extra credit built up onto her. She's got to be careful, and she doesn't have the hammer that Kyler Alice had, right?
Yep,
like she can't take anything out of that match because it was Kyler Alice's hammer that popped off against the orb.
Yep, absolutely right now.
Oh,
that was a bit risky going in for the D-Sig off the
She
rip.
bet big.
Yeah, you know, and kind of in that situation when you're down that much of a stock. I mean, now you're down 2 stocks, game number 1, right? It's definitely not over, right? But it's a tough disadvantage. So you have to take a lot of risk. You have to kind of go all in to find a way to get yourself back into this matchup right now. So with Bo, goes for the sidely hit the side sig. That was huge. Amayze is going to have to hit stuff like that. Oh, what a read. Oh, my goodness.
Spot dodge. Perfect reaction from Elsam. Saw the spot dodge from Amayze, spot dodged in response, and got through it. Amayze struggling to get this. Is this going to be the first 3 stock? No, the Tatami Mat
I was nervous.
Yeah.
I was nervous.
It was close.
No 3 stocks of BCX. Come on. That's I mean, we want to see it. But at the same time, it's a little bit tough to watch. You know, it's hard. It's hard. Your heart goes out to the player that's taking it. But what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? So let's see if Amayze can hit this comeback. Amayze is definitely starting to get the right start. Amayze has started to found a little bit of a flow, and it's definitely figured out that Bo's the wave. Bo is definitely the wave, putting up so much damage. Nice reads off the back, good spacing. But can Amayze stop this orb from Elsam? Because Elsam has been absolutely able to dominate this entire matchup with this orb each and every single time.
Elsam just looking so good. Unfortunately, didn't get the side light, side air there, but still getting all this damage built up. This is the final stock of Amayze here in game number 1. And Elsam so poised to take this one, close out game number 1, and get that confident W.
Yeah, absolutely right now. And it's pretty much about, you know, 1 string or a sig away from confirming this KO right now. So all the Elsam has to do is find that opportunity. But, you know, again, though, Amayze, if Amayze can maybe hit a little bit of a weapon star here and really find a way to, you know, confirm this KO, it's not out. And there you go. Exhausted attempts, going all in, getting super risky, hitting the nice GCD sig there. And just like that, it's 1-1. So it's not impossible, but I love that Amayze is still definitely showing a lot of flair and a lot of fire in this matchup here, Duke.
She knows that getting that initial lead can be so valuable. Goes for the N-sig read. She's starting to bring out the big guns. One more hit. One more hit, but the recovery denies the ground pound. Amayze is going to get away from it, but Elsam, still very healthy, has weapon control and stage control.
Oh, man, I mean, that would have been huge right there, too, the first 3-stock reversal. But again, the side, catches the dodge, too. The Sarah again, wait for it. Wait for it.
Okay, she got away. The Nair, Amayze. The reverse 3 going to happen. Elsam, he's got the orb. Anyone could get it. Didn't go for the recovery. Didn't get the down air. Oh, my God, it's the side air.
Oh, no.
Elsam takes game number 1, but what a nail biter.
Oh, I wish everybody at home could have just saw it. We were just me and Duke both holding our faces there. I can't believe what we just witnessed. Almost a 3-stock reversal. And although Elsam won that match, you got to feel like Amayze is going to win the war.
She definitely started to figure it out. Things started to connect. The dots started to line up, but Elsam still had enough in the tank to find that side air, finish it off. He had built such a big lead in the initial stocks.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it just kind of comes down to that orb gameplay. But, you know, what I loved from Amayze was that once Amayze really found the confidence with Bo, I mean, man, oh, man. I mean, it was like watching a totally different player. I mean, just look at 511 damage with the bow. And, you know, if you look at it, too, Amayze actually did 50 more damage than Elsam throughout that entire matchup. So the interesting aspect of that is, although Amayze lost that match, you have to think from the mental aspect right now for Elsam, you know, Elsam's got to be a little bit worried. You know, you almost had a 3-stock lead coming all the way down to where it came down to literally 1 hit. So, you know, that's a tough thing to adapt with.
It's one of those things, right? Like, Elsam was feeling so good and then had to feel so bad when it was so close, whereas Amayze only started feeling better as the game progressed.
Yeah,
so at the end of it all, Elsam's likely feeling worse than Amayze is right now because he knows he snuck away with that one. That was almost Amayze's game. And here we go into game number 2. Amayze definitely going to be playing lights out. Goes for it again. Not going to get away from it. Elsam with the turnaround still has yet to touch a weapon. Doesn't care about it. Finally picks up the orb.
Oh, man. Amayze is showing the aggression. Coming out the gate swinging, but Elsam showing, hey, I won't back down. And look, I can get nice and aggro too. Hitting nice and beautiful back-to-back orb strings once again. And maybe Elsam's kind of found a bit of a download read for this bow from Amayze because it's looking much better than what we saw in the last 2 stocks of the last game there, Duke.
Yeah, Elsam definitely finding some great responses to the bow play of Amayze. Amayze still sticking with it, though. Doesn't space correctly. Almost gets KO'd. Elsam went for the side air, but did not get the touch. Great spacing from Amayze to survive, but still needs to get this damage built.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? Amayze is still in a pretty good position right now,
snap.
right? Especially with the edge guard.
Blue recovery? Okay. He got the wall touch. Just enough wall there, but Amayze almost got the gimp. Went for the nair off that, bro. Side air. Okay, they touched. They're good.
Literally
Amayze showing the threats.
I mean, I love they're all in. This is what I love about BCX. You get players that they'll do anything. They will go all in and show you the most crazy, absolutely eruption of combos and just moves that you would never expect players to ever do because they have nothing to lose here. They just have everything to gain. The fame, the fortune, the golden title. I mean, goodness gracious, what more could you want? And both these players are coming out swinging, Duke.
They know this is so important. Of course, they're going to be playing at their peaks. Amayze, though, unfortunately was not able to get the follow-up. Nice neutral air on Wake Up. Will deny the stock from Elsam, and now we're evening it up. She's got the weapon control.
Yep, but can Amayze make the comeback that we saw within Game 1? The good news for Amayze here is that in Game 1, you were down basically 3 stocks, right? And this one, you're only down half a stock.
It's not as much of a comeback, at the very least.
Absolutely. Elsam's starting to Elsam's really figuring it out. That's what I'm loving. Elsam's gone for a much more aerial attack here, and what that does really well against Bo is it negates that D-light. Right, and if you have the bow, if you're able to consistently hit D-lights, it sets up so many opportunities to confirm KOs. But man, oh man here, I'm loving it. I'm loving the space from Elsam there. Nice Sair off the rip.
Okay, good Sair.
Wow.
Amayze able to get that wall touch, side light, heavy kick, and there's the weapon toss. Elsam able to get the stock. Very good lead for Elsam, but we've seen Amayze shut leads bigger than this down.
Yep, absolutely. And, you know, Amayze has to find a way to confirm this KO without taking any damage, right? Elsam is looking so calm, cool, and collect, and Amayze is now on this sword, but Elsam is erupting back-to-back sidelight Sair into the end sig. Maybe looking forward to get it.
She hasn't touched ground in a while. She hasn't touched ground, but she gets the wall touch. That was so close to being a KO. Amayze trying to get this turnaround, trying to get this to final stocks here. Side air, Elsam's not going to be able to touch, and we're going to the final stocks. Amayze, can she do it?
I have a theory that Amayze likes to play from behind. like Amayze waits till erupt and hit these crazy combos till it's like, all right, this is it. I got nowhere else to go. I'm going to lose this one right here. Here we go again. Amayze hitting 5, 6 hits, 7 hits, 8 hits uncontested, and we're almost dead even again in number 2. Back-to-back nairs. Look at it, Duke. Here we go.
She's doing so good, making sure to not get hit, getting this damage built up. Elsam starting to sweat again, but he hits the sidelight side air. One more side air, and Elsam is going to be closing out game number 2. We're in a similar situation. Oh, misses the unlight.
Oh, no.
Okay, falling nair. Recovery.
Was that it?
Almost does it. One more hit.
One more.
Either way, one more hit for either one of them. Could be the KO. The down air misses, but the neutral air.
Still
not enough.
One more's got to do it. Literally anything. A Sair, a dare. The
She tried to bait. You saw the tatami mat come out, but Elsam grabbed her off the corner, and there it is. Elsam takes game number 2.
I mean, I don't know how to feel about that. How am I supposed to feel about? Dude, just every single time Amayze comes back out of nowhere and just almost brings it home. But again, Elsam, I don't know what Elsam ate for breakfast. I don't know what time it is in Australia. It's early, right? It's early sometime in the morning, right? So apparently it must have included the clutch gene because Elsam refuses to lose no matter how dire the situation is. And man, oh man, Elsam once again popping off in each and every situation to confirm these wins. Elsam now goes up 2-0 in basically matches that have been both decided back-to-back by one hit.
Yeah,
so
this
man,
is so big, especially because, like, again, yeah, sure, Elsam is the higher PR, but if you go back to the player set record, right, it was heavily in favor of Amayze. Amayze had won time and time again over Elsam in PR tournaments, but when it comes down to it, again, this is the World Championship. All that earlier stuff doesn't matter. Elsam just has to win one more game, and he's moving on over Amayze.
Yep, absolutely. And again, right, this is loser side.
Yeah.
So it's winner move on, loser is out. You're done. The tournament's over. That was a huge ground pound.
Finish it. Oh, the weapon toss. And Amayze isn't going to get the touch.
Oh, my. What a shout out Kobe. Shout out Kobe. Oh, my goodness. From downtown with the orb all the way in the perfect placement right there to literally save Elsam's life. And again, that clutch gene comes out once again in the most dire situations to give Elsam this lead again. But, okay. The difference here is, dude, can Amayze...
Oh
my God.
What a weapon toss.
Yeah,
I love that. That was
a
great read from her to fast fall down for the forward toss there. Reading that Elsam was going to do a wake-up down air. Just really smart from Amayze, but she's got to get this one.
Well, that was nice. That was huge.
Big hits coming out from Amayze.
Yeah, man, it's just one of the biggest things with Bo, right? When you're able to go from side light, D-light into nair, and you're able to hit that combo.
And that recovery after, too.
Yeah, I mean, the confidence that starts to come out is huge. Bo is a huge confidence. Snap. I mean, look at it. Amayze is starting to heat up, and you're seeing it. The confidence is coming out.
Oh, but
BCX on the line. Amayze is here. Amayze is not going down without a fight, and Amayze is awakening once again. But can Amayze close out the match, dude? That's what we all want to see.
She's heated up so many times. Tatami Mat finally does it. This is the first time Amayze is going into the final stocks not playing from behind, so this is looking good for her, but she's still got to be careful. Elsam has shown he can win these.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I'm going to be real, right? It looks like, Amayze is going to win this match, but at the same time, I have doubts. Okay. I got pretty big doubts. I'm going to be real, Duke. I have big doubts still right now. Until it says 1-0 on the other side, I'm going to have big doubts. But here we go. This is, in fact, game number 2, and we're going to one stock. And BCX loser side.
Without taking too much damage. This is Amayze's tournament stock here.
Man.
If she loses here, she's out of the World Championship.
Yep. You got it, girl. Whatever you got to do, girl. You got to dig deep. You got to dig deep. Whatever it's going to take to bring this one home. Show me you got the clutch gene, too. I know you live in Australia. Whatever breakfast Amayze is eating, I know you got access to it, too. Let's see your clutch gene come out right here, right now.
I know.
Man, oh, man, dead even, Duke.
This is definitely doable for either player. We'll see if this goes down to the final hit, but Elsam, okay. Some great trading on both sides. Amayze with just that slight lead. Can she maintain it? Can she get this KO and take this to game number 4? The recovery, not quite enough, but it is small Brawlhalla, so another one of those could be it. Down light recovery, Amayze puts herself on the board, 1-2.
Wow. I mean, what else can you say? But wow, Amayze did it. Amayze did it. Amayze finally, Amayze has been in control at the end of all 3 matches. Yet, if you look at the set score, it's 2-1 in favor of Elsam. Right, so we're going directly now into game number 4. You look at the stat sheet there on the damage side, and you notice that Elsam was still able to perform well, but Amayze was finally able to confirm KOs and utilize sword well. I mean, you're seeing 247 coming out there.
That was the big thing for me, right, is you see Elsam playing a lot more scythe, you see Amayze playing a lot more sword, and that's 2 things that contributed to an Amayze W. But now Elsam, not feeling it, going to make the swap over to the Asuri for game number 4. Nothing in relation to the Fate.
Yeah, literally none at all.
Literally nothing.
We're getting Katars and Sword, and I think Elsam definitely is going to want to utilize those Katars maybe to find a way to really combat that bow, right? Because Elsam was really struggling against that bow time and time again. We were seeing 4-piece, 5-piece strings come out of nowhere from Amayze, and that's what ultimately gave Amayze that ability to come back every single time. But man, oh man, Amayze is showing that, hey, I can get it done with the sword too, and it's absolutely popping off in game number 4 of this matchup here.
Oh, the side zig from Amayze, and this is that heat up. It took 2 games for the oven to get hot, and now Amayze is in it and up over Elsam.
Yeah, and I'm hungry. I'm excited to finally see what's cooking, Duke.
I think she's hungry.
Yep. Yeah, the appetite's been brewing. We've been waiting for it. Amayze is hungry for a win. 100%
What a nice
here.
wake up from Elsam to punish that downlight. That's one of those things like you were talking about, right? Being just above those bow downlights, but Amayze doesn't care. Oh my God, getting more. Keep him on the wall. He's still able to touch, but man, Amayze is getting some good damage.
Man, oh man, and it's so easy to say when you're casting. Oh, that was such a beautiful side light into end light. Oh, looking for the weapons.
Oh, the Sares.
Oh my gosh, goes for the haymaker. I love it. I love the riskiness. That's BCX. That's what it's all about now. But Amayze, this is the first time Amayze has had a lead the entire time.
Yeah, this is a nice lead for Amayze. I mean, she had a slight lead going into the final stocks of the last one, but this is definitely the nicest lead she's had inside of this set over Elsam. But we all know how fragile these leads can be. An NSIG, like you said, from Asuri could be devastating.
No. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Now I'm thinking about it. Nice
in your head now.
there. Comes out from there looking for the KO. No, rotating back into the bow. Maybe D-Sync. Yes, but Elsam was ready for it that time.
Okay.
Oh, nice D-Light there. Confirms KO. Oh, I mean, dude, Amayze is looking pretty comfortable here.
I love that decision-making from her to go for D-Light Sair there. Like, you know, Bo has all these options. D-Light End-Light, D-Light Nair, D-Light Recovery, D-Light Sair.
Yep.
3 of those wouldn't have hit with the way that downlight hit Elsam. 1 of those would end KO, and that's what Amayze went for.
Genius. Brawlhalla genius.
Great reaction.
Right there. I mean,
like, that's such a hard decision to make in the moment.
100%. Big shout out on that. I mean, and that's, you know what? That's what makes these player pros, right? That's what makes them the best in the world, and that's why they're here right now at BCX. I mean, it doesn't get better than this. If you're a fan of Brawlhalla, I don't even care if you're a fan of Brawlhalla. If you like good content, this is the best thing you're going to see all 2021 right here, right now, BCX. And Amayze is popping off, putting on a show. She's done it. She ate her breakfast. It's confirmed now, dude. she ate the breakfast.
It was still digesting a little bit. Amayze needs to finish this one to take this to game number 5, and Elsam is going to have nothing to do with it. Amayze closes it out, and we're going to game number 5.
Oh, man. Okay, so you're Elsam right now, okay? You were up 2-0, right? Now you just fell down 0-2, so now it's 2-2 going into game 5, but you just switched off to Asuri that lost. Now, are you switching back to your Fate pick that worked in the beginning?
Absolutely. 100%.
Okay.
I mean, regardless of how you felt in that moment and how you might feel emotionally, I think the stats show that that was a Fate, or that the Asuri did so much worse than the Fate did, right? Like, the Fate was getting it and was getting closer than this Asuri even did. You had the palate cleanser of the Asuri, but now it's time to go back to the Fate, back to the Orb that did so well for you.
Yep. 100%. And you know, and you were right, Duke. Look at that, man. Hey, man, I see you. Hey, that's why you Duke. Yeah, right. That you might have done a thing or two for the game.
I might have been paying attention. I don't know. But we're getting into game number 5. Man, Australia's so close of a region that we're getting so many game 5s. Love to see it, but gonna love to see who wins this one, as it's Amayze versus Elsam game 5 on Apocalypse to see who's going into the top 4.
Yep, and here we go. I mean, and this is loser side, right? So this is, I mean, you're going big, you're going home right here. The winner moves on, the loser's out of BCX. So both of these players understand what's on the line right now. Amayze currently with the advantage within this matchup just from having the momentum aspect, right? Really starting to find a way to build up this damage, but Elsam pulling out this orb on this Fate, which what we saw Amayze struggle with so much in game 1 and game number 2, Duke. So, you know, it's looking like Elsam's definitely found a bit of their flow kind of back here. And Amayze is going to have to pull out a couple new tricks if they're going to pull out this dub.
Yeah, it's definitely going to take a lot. Amayze can't rely on all of the exact same options, and even some of the ones that she was throwing out earlier that weren't working might be the time to start bringing them out again just in case. Ooh, Elsam a little late on that weapon toss. Amayze able to get just above it, but we're already deep red first stocks. They know how important it is to get that first one.
Yep, 100%. Oh, I love the read right there from Elsam. That was huge. That was so huge right now. Oh, no, okay, not definitely. I love kind of holding the edge there for a minute, really to kind of be like, all right, Amayze, are you really going to try to come up? You really want to give me this first stock, and then backing off there. But Elsam, again, with the damage advantage, I love it. You're seeing the aggression off the bat from both players right now. Throwing the weapons out so early, trying to take those risks right now to get this first stock, because both players know whoever gets this first stock is going to have a huge advantage. And right there, Elsam with the calculated throw from downtown takes stock number 1 with a scythe to the face against Amayze. Man, oh man, here we go. Game number 5. It's all coming down to this, Duke. And you know what? It's looking like it might come down to a last hit situation.
Yeah, it's definitely looking like it. And I love that weapon toss from Elsam there. Oh, didn't get the follow-up from Amayze. But I love that weapon toss because multiple times you see Elsam hit this side air and Amayze immediately reaction recoveries, tries to go high, and Elsam every time is going for that upward angled toss to catch that. And that time it finally hit for the KO and already adding up the extra credit. Oh, the clash out! Still able to touch, but damage. Oh, man, that's no dodge. That's a big punish. Elsam can't deny the ground touch, though. Amayze fighting for her life.
You know, I'm having a bit of a deja vu here because it's looking a whole heck of a lot just like game one, dude. So, man, oh, man, even if Amayze does lose this stock, remember, Amayze brought game one all the way back to one stock. Amayze, though, starting to play a little bit sloppier, going for some crazy sig reads off the rip. And, man, oh, man, though, Elsam is able to get it with the recovery off the back. And, okay, here we go. It's the same story we've seen before.
We've been here.
It's Amayze can bring this back and has brought stuff like this back multiple times throughout this entire set. So no matter what, Amayze is still very well in this matchup.
Amayze looking for the recovery, looking for the downlight to set up for it. Knows a side air can do it, and she will get one. Stepping her way towards the reverse three. Will she do it this time where she couldn't in game number one?
Yep, absolutely here. And, you know, here comes the bow, right? Here comes the bow.
That's how she does it.
Here comes the stage control. The nairs are going to start flying. The sairs are going to start flying. You know, you wonder with the Amayze, you're like, why not do this on stock, you know, one, right?
Why do you wait so long?
Why till the end? But, you know, it's just, I guess it just must be a part of Amayze's gameplay because it's working, and we're seeing Amayze take the advantage a little bit out of a time here, chipping this lead slowly but surely. But Elsam with that orb has been so good. Oh, no.
He's got no weapons.
Oh, no.
He's stuck on the corner, but he gets back up. He's okay. He gets past. Great movement from Elsam to get through the onslaught of attacks from Amayze. And Amayze trying to finish this stock off. Doesn't want to let this get too far ahead of her.
Yeah, about one more. Literally about one more. Pretty much anything, any combo, any sig, anything will do. Whoa, I was
that almost didn't.
What?
That almost didn't.
But, man, oh, man, here we go. Okay, the three-stock reversal, it could be upon us. Here we go. It's coming down to this. Amayze with the reads. We're almost neck and neck again. There's the read again.
Elsam can't get
We're
past.
even. We're dead even.
The wall of Amayze is too much. There's arrows. It's 300, and Elsam is the dude with no shirt taking arrows to the face.
And, man, oh, man, I mean, it comes down to this.
Gerard Butler, that's his name.
It's best of 5, Duke. It's best of 5 right here, right now. It's one hit again. And, man, oh, man, they're both going all in. It's BCX, Duke. They got nothing to lose.
They're betting so much on these big attempts. Ooh, the nair's going to hit. Okay, Elsam. Ooh, she gets over it. Grab pound, what are you crazy? Why are you going for these risky plays?
Yeah, I mean, this is looking so neck and neck here, and they are just literally one signature away from an opportunity of bringing home this dub. Who wants to stay in this tournament longer? Who's going to get out? It's coming down to this. Look at the movement, Duke.
Oh my goodness, I'm so stressed for everyone. Everyone, just we're all. Oh my God, that was almost it. The nair. Amayze. Oh, the side air. That was almost it.
Crazy.
Who's gonna get it? One hit. One hit. The nair. Oh, that's not enough. Oh, that's not enough.
No, the down air. Amayze did it. Amayze did it.
The reverse three. The reverse three stock. The reverse 3 games. Amayze is gonna go into the top 4 over Elsam. I'm dying. Bro, this is day 1. What the heck?
Dude, reverse 3 stock, best of 5.
Oh, my God.
Amayze, you know, Amayze finally did it.
She's showing, like, I saw right before the stream started, there was a poll someone put out. Someone's going to have to find it. Hashtag BH Esports, check it. It was tagged there. But there's a poll to see who is expected to win. And